Hey guys, it's beautyriotx, and today we're talking about just a haul update, what I liked, what I didn't, what I might be giving away. So let's get into it. The first thing is the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star. I don't think this is a bad palette by any means. It's beautiful. And it's like so up my alley, I feel violated. I mean, there's nothing not wonderful about this palette, but like I barely reach for this. And I feel like because it's so bulky, that's a big reason. I mean, I can appreciate the adorableness that is this palette, this packaging. I mean, it's adorable. But I mean, it's just so bulky. Like I just never go into my drawer for it because it doesn't fit in my palette case or my palette organizer that's on my desk. Like it's in one of my drawers just sitting there. I'm thinking about selling this honestly because there's just nothing that's like making me reach for it. The next thing, I was also surprised by this. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro Regeneration Trends Mischief Matte Palette. This, again, had me written all over it. I liked that there were like brights, but there were also like neutrals and dark colors, and it wasn't just an all neon palette. It's not as pigmented as I was hoping it was going to be. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this. I probably will still give it a few more tries. I have like some kind of deep-rooted love for Makeup Revolution products. I don't know what it is, but I find it so hard to get rid of their stuff. I don't know why. All right, the next again is Makeup Revolution. This is the why did I yell that? Fast Base Stick Foundation in F4. I did a review video on this. This is really nice, but I guess because it's in stick form, I don't really reach for it that much. It's sitting on my desk with the rest of my foundations, but this is a very dewy, finished foundation. And it's summer, so when I do wear makeup, I probably won't reach for this because I don't want it to make me look dewier when it's hot out, because then you're gonna end up looking gross and sweaty, which I just don't want to do. Right, the next product is by NYX. I was trying this out. I got this a little while. I probably got this like 3 months ago. This is the Hydra Touch Oil Primer. I got this because I wanted to try the Smashbox Oil Primer, but I didn't want to pay for it. I got this and hoping it would be like a good dupe. Now I do have a sample size of the Smashbox, but I hate this. This is like a dry oil that like pills up on your skin. I haven't heard too many people talk about this, but I don't recommend this. The next is an amazing dupe for the Smashbox Primer. This is the Revolution Baking Oil. Hydrate and prep for flawless makeup application. I love this. I talked about this in another video. I primarily use this under my eyes, but I have actually used it on occasion with matte foundations because I don't particularly like matte foundations, but if I do use it, I take extra precaution to like hydrate under my skin so I don't look dry and gross. I think this is an amazing, amazing oil. There's actually a bunch of good oils in this, so if you want to try any oil primer, I would definitely take this over the NYX or the Smashbox, especially because out of the three, this is the cheapest. I didn't get these that long ago. These are the new Dose of Color Block Party shadows. I ordered this one. This is Jackpot. This is like a green gold, like a deep color. Well, this one arrived completely broken. I pressed it back down, but every time I use it, it just flies everywhere. It's like balled up. It's unusable. It's basically impossible not to destroy this thing. So I told Ulta that, you know, my product came broken. Can you send me a replacement? Kindly enough, they did. This one's broken too. Motherfucker. I contacted them again. I'm hoping they're just gonna refund me because even though I've pressed both of these back down with my finger, I'm not gonna add alcohol to press it because these are specifically formulated to be different than regular shadows. If this was like a regular shadow, I wouldn't care about repressing it, but it's not. The formula is actually extremely close to the Tarte Chrome Paint pot, whatever. Because I remember the exact same thing happened with these. I got one in the mail and it was complete. It was literally like a million of these tiny balls. Like it's not even cracked like an eyeshadow would be cracked. It's literally balled up. So that it came the same way, but then when they sent it to me, they replaced it, it came pressed like this, how it should be. Now, this isn't a pressed powder, but they condense it in a way that makes it easy to use, which is, I'm assuming, what Dose of Color has done, but I'm hoping to God they'll refund me because, I mean, these are unusable without destroying them further. Like, like I said, I don't want to add alcohol because that will completely change the actual formula that makes these what they are. Even now, like, they're all over my, just opening them, they fall everywhere. Like, I'm so annoyed. All right, the next is a product that I used in my Try 5 Korean makeup products. This was the Etude House Proof 10 Eye Primer. I love this. And this, even though it is like a light silicone primer, it's a bit more hydrating than my current favorite, which is the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Primer. This is kind of drying, this is kind of hydrating, but it's not to the point where it's going to make your lids oily. All right, and the last product I want to talk about is the Lancome Skin Feels So Good Hydrating Skin Tint Healthy Glow with SPF 23. This is amazing for no makeup days, especially in the summer when you don't want to cake on makeup and feel like, you don't want to feel all heavy. This is just the perfect, like, everyday, I want my skin to look good, but I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup. This is beautiful. If you have oily skin, you might not love it because it is hydrating, but if you have like normal to dry skin, I think this is like amazing. Okay, and that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.